Was smoking all my dragons, divine, righteous, almighty, greats, overachieving, never slacking. I'm back with another Led Zeppelin reaction, and this time we got When the Levee Breaks. The Levee. So when I looked it up, it says in 1927, the Mississippi River flooded over 27,000 square miles of land under as much as 30 feet of water, killing hundreds of people and destroying towns, farms, homes, and more along the Mississippi River in Louisiana, Arkansas, Mississippi, and the Mississippi Delta. Considered the most destructive river flooding in U.S. history, 2 years later, the Great Flood of 1927 inspired Mississippi natives Kansas Joe McCoy and Memphis Minnie to write and record When the Levee Breaks, or the Levee, I'll say Levee, breaks in 1929. A common theme along the bluesmen in the Mississippi Delta. Life along the levee often made its way into songs of the era, with Lonnie Johnson's Broken Levee Blues in 1928 and Charlie Patton's 1929 song High Water Everywhere, also inspired by the 1927 flood. So, what's crazy about this to me though is now always hearing about the Mississippi River drying up. Could you imagine what people are finding? Especially if back in 1927, it flooded and it killed hundreds of people and destroyed towns, farms, and homes. I mean, I can only imagine what they're finding right now. But with that being said, I'm gonna jump right into this reaction. Original link will be in the description, and for those that know, when I react to oldies, I don't say anything, nothing until the end, out of respect for music that's been here before my time. With that being said, guys, let's hop right into this. Let's go. Listen, if for one of my subscribers, my family, Grandma Ellen, if you see this, because I call my subscribers family. Uh, if you see this, like I get what you were saying. It hits different when you close your eyes on it and you really go into like a meditative state. Uh, I was imagining and just listening and visualizing the flooding as they were singing. Uh, and it just music back then, but I'm gonna keep it specifically Led Zeppelin music back then. uh with them, it wasn't just that's what I'm saying. It's like is soul music in a sense, kind of like a little bluesy, for sure. Like it's this is real life, this is real life events. Um this is things that you close your eyes and you visualize and you be there in the moment. You kind of you mentally transport there and you visualize it. It's not just something you just real quick and it's over. um these people were putting their all into this music, right? This is why it's what 7 minutes plus. A lot of these songs were 5 minute plus. Nowadays, songs is 2, 3, 3 minutes tops. 4 minutes maybe. I say 4 minutes tops. But back then, you had songs that they were stretched because people were really singing their heart out and they were telling real stories. They were tapping in. So when I close my eyes and I really listen to it, even though this music was before my time, at 29 years old, I could feel it. And I'm learning. I'm a student. Um, there was a subscriber who said that he was inspired to pick up his guitar again. Hearing younger folks like me, discover this great music, and that really made me smile. That really made me happy because when you do what you love, you truly become free in this world, and that's very important for everybody that's watching right now. To do what you love. And I'm happy that through these videos, through the content I make, that can help inspire people, to pick that guitar up and or pick them drums up. Man, for some reason right now I'm thinking of the movie Back to the Future, right? Like there's just so much there's so much messages that have been given to the world through movies and TV shows. And when you look at a movie Back to the Future and remember when he went all the way back to like the old days, and those people now that are still living from that era, or even from the 70s and 80s, that are older now, a lot older now. I think about those type of people, and in a world we live in now where it's hard for even someone like me at 29. And sometimes I don't even understand. I'm like, what's going on? I can only imagine how it is for the older generations that are used to actually connecting, used to actually, uh, as kids, going on long hikes like that movie. What was that movie? What it was a I forgot what it's called. Where but it was like a group of friends and they went on this hike. And man, I forgot the name, but they went on this hike and they were like, I remember they went in the water and came out and they had like leeches on them. If you remember that movie, let me know. But it was a classic movie. But just those classics, man. Even I don't know, like I'm like picturing so much movies, but none of the names are coming to my head right now. But when all I'm saying is I know it has to be hard now where everything's like fast food now and the connections ain't the same, right? Music ain't really not too much music, at least mainstream, where you can just get songs like this, right? And just really close your eyes and just mentally be there, right? Not to say there's not good great music out there, because there definitely is, but it's just not like the old days, right? But with that being said, guys, if you enjoy this reaction, definitely hit that like, subscribe, and that notification bell, and go to my oldies playlist and binge watch that for more. And hey, if you want to, go ahead and buy me a coffee. the link My link to buy me a coffee is right in the description too, buymeacoffee.com. um and yeah, I'm just happy. I'm happy. I'm happy to learn. I'm learning, I'm growing. And that's what it's about for me. If I'm not learning, if I'm not like, and I don't feel like then I'm growing, and it's a waste of time for me. And this is why I love doing these, because I'm learning so much. uh like I said, with the Mississippi River drying up now, I can only imagine what they're finding in there. It's like back then they're singing about it flooding. Now the stories about it. The story is it's drying up now in 2022. You know, because I already read about them finding human remains. So yeah, man, what a time we live in, right? But with that being said, much love, everybody. Drop them recommendations. I'll be back soon. Everybody enjoy your day.